Hey guys, Wildline 2014 right back at you with Friday's upload, but today I have a Wi-Fi battle with you against Complexxy990. She's another YouTuber, I'll leave her link in the description, and this battle was taken way back in May, so there's going to be a lot of things that would still be in the metagame that aren't now, but I don't think they come into play. I haven't actually watched this battle, but whatever. She leads off with a Mew, I lead off with Volcarona. She goes for the Tom, predicting my Quiver Dance, which was a good play, except I predicted that and went for the Bug Buzz. So, that's one dead Mew. Or no, it's not dead. It lives with a smidgen that I can't even tell on this recorder. But that's okay. She switches out here into her Jellicent, and if I remember correctly, no, I go for the Fiery Dance. I do predict the switch of sorts, but not the correct prediction, I guess. Oh well. Too bad. And I don't think I stay in here if I'm smart. Yes, I switch out. Sorry guys, this is the first time I'm actually watching this battle, so, myself. So, I switch out into my Tyranitar as her Jellicent goes for the Shadow Ball, which is good for me. So, I get basically a free switch into my Tyranitar. Oh, look at that crit. Look at it. So, yeah, wow. I sped this up, but it's still really slow. Anyway, she goes for the Surf, as I think I just go for the Crunch if I'm smart. Yes, I just go for the Crunch. Great. That is what I needed. And that does a significant chunk to that Jellicent. And since it doesn't look like another Surf is going to be able to take me out, I'm going to end up taking her out with a Crunch if she doesn't switch. Oh, by the way, I don't have many items on this team because, well, I don't use Pokegen and Pokesav, so I only have the set items that they give us in the game, so kinda sucks, but oh well, I'm just gonna have to get another Pokemon White and just like swap over like all the lefties and all the, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, I just missed a few turns. I went for the Crunch on the Jellicent as she switched out to her Dragonite. Breaks the multi-scale. She goes for the Dragon Dance. I don't know why as I go for the Stone Edge. I guess maybe she thought that I didn't have it. But anyway, in comes her Rotom. I'm going to switch out now into my Blastoise. I don't know why. I guess predicting the Hydro Pump. So, I guess that was a good play on my part, although she could have predicted that and gone for the Volt Switch or something like that. But thank God that she didn't. But, let's see. I gained my lefties, and it looks like, no, she is a defensive Rotom. So, we are good there, as I go for the Toxic, which is going to be really nice and helpful in wearing this thing down. Although she's probably going to take me out with a Thunderbolt now, because, again, you know, I'm not, like, max HP, all that shit, because I can't really be, because... But yeah, I think that Blastoise I had in Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it was like, I put, like, 100 EVs in everything, which is weird, but whatever. Don't care. Anyway, so she takes me out with the Thunderbolt, I send in my Volcarona, and I go for the Quiver Dance, saying that she really can't touch me after one Quiver Dance. And since I know that I'm faster than her, because I know she's not Scarf, because I've seen her lefties, as she goes for the Hydro Pump, and I hope it does very little damage. No, that does a lot of damage. Okay, that did way too much. But yeah, so that was not smart of me to go for the Quiver Dance there. That was not a good place to set up. But Toxic's going to wear her down a little bit, so, you know, she's in a range where my HP Grass, yes, I run HP Grass, not because I choose to run HP Grass, but because I have to run HP Grass, because that's the IVs that my Volcarona got, because I don't salve. Anyway, but her Hydro Pump misses, which is very, very nice, which means that I'm able to take out this Rotom. As Toxic just wears her down, and oh my god, this is a horrible narration, guys. I'm sorry. I really need to speed this up more. Oh well, I'll do it for the next battle. As I just go for another HP Grass, not really wanting to over-predict, as she goes into her Chandelure, and it kind of walls my set. Kind of. So, with 37 hit points, you know, I'm not really going to want to switch out here. So I just go for the Bug Buzz. It's my strongest move that'll hit it, as she just takes me out with the Shadow Ball. That's fine. Let's see. Does it have an item? Again, guys, I haven't watched this before. This is my first time watching it. And no, it does not have an item, so that means that it's choiced. So I send out my Starmie. Okay. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so I predict the switch out, I guess. I'm not sure what I was thinking. This is in May, so I have no idea what I was thinking at the time. But I predict the switch out, I guess. And she goes into a Rotom as Death Fodder as I take it out with a Thunderbolt. And here she goes out into her Mew, kind of questionable. I guess she thought she could outspeed me as I just take her out with a Thunderbolt too. And now, if I'm correct, she's down to her Jellicent and Chandelure. Oh god, no, this Whimsicott. Okay, yep, I sped this up. Right, this thing was a bitch. So I just go for the Ice Beam here as it sets up a sub, and it doesn't encore, it just keeps on going for more subs, and wow, I really need to I thought I sped this thing up. Oh my goodness, well, anyway, yeah, it just goes down for another substitute. It goes for another substitute as I go for another Ice Beam, just wanting to break its sub. I don't know, she probably, if she carried the encore, she probably should have gone for it at this point and then sent in, like, her Chandelure so she could have swept. But I guess she didn't, so she doesn't carry it, which is fine with me. So here she withdraws her Whimsicott and sends out her Chandelure, and I think I go for the, oh no, I go for the Ice Beam. Damn, I wish I predicted that. Oh well, nope, I don't. But here, okay, well, it doesn't have an item. And since she switched out before on me, I know she's not Scarfed, or else she would have just stayed in and Shadow Balled again. So I know that I'm safe to stay in, because Starmie will outspeed and just take her out with a Thunderbolt, which is what I do, as Starmie is just kind of destroying right now. Yeah. Starmie does that. As she's sending in her Jellicent now, and I'm just going to take it out with a Thunderbolt, and I really wanted to predict that Whimsicott, but it doesn't really matter. As I just take it out, and it's a double down, so Starmie does work. I think Starmie took out 4 pokes this game, something like that. I'll figure it out after the battle. Anyway, she sends back out her Whimsicott, because I think it's her last poke, as I send out my Choice Scarf Nidoking. Yes, Choice Scarf Nidoking for the win. UU pokes an OU. It's actually, like, I only had, at this point, I only had 6 pokes at level 100, so I had to use all 6 of these. But she goes for the Leech Seed as I just take her out with a Flamethrower, and that'll be the game. But let's see how many pokes Starmie killed. Starmie killed Mew. Oh shit, there goes the video. Oh well. Well, I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, sub. I hope you enjoyed my my Wi-Fi battle. Hopefully I'll be able to back up a few more this weekend, and then, you know, maybe while I'm at school where I can't do Wi-Fi battles, I can give you guys a Wi-Fi battle every once in a while. Yeah. Okay, guys. Like, comment, sub. Peace.